They say if you want to master your money, you've got to speak the language. I'm financial planner Canna Campbell, and on this episode of Money Talks, we're putting Australians to the test on their financial terminology. Let's see how they do.
I think there's areas that I'm really good at and areas that I maybe falter.
It's just like kind of goes. Do you know what I mean? I would sum up my financial knowledge as make the money, spend the money.
I'm definitely a perfectionist type A. So everything is meticulous, deadlines are put onto my spreadsheet.
I'm a sponge, so if you share something with me, I'll want to learn it, I want to know about it, and I want to put it into practice.
Make the money work for you.
So my first question to both of you, do you know what the difference is between an interest rate and a comparison rate?
Nope, I do not. How about you?
The short answer is no, I do not.
Interest rate is an interest that is calculated on a particular amount.
Can you explain that to me in layman terms?
So essentially what you borrow becomes what they call like the principal. So that's the amount, but obviously no one's just gonna give you money for free.
Right.
So essentially what they do then is they impose like an interest charge on top of that. They need to be making money in return.
Okay, you've explained interest. What's the comparison rate?
That's a great question.
So the interest rate, as you said, is the cost of borrowing money. The comparison rate is actually the true cost of taking that money. For example, you might charge me $1 a year in fees, and there might be an application fee. And it is a very helpful number to know where you can compare different financial products. That's the difference between the two.
That's a surprise.
All right, the next question I've got for you guys is, do you know what a credit score is?
A credit score, I believe, is a score that's given to you based on your credit history.
How good I am at paying back my loans, my credit card, or any kind of money that I've borrowed.
It's something that I asked for actually in the last 6 months.
If my results are really good, as in paying on time and everything else, then I feel I've got a better score.
Often that score will then determine what sort of loans you can take out in the future.
Spot on. Your credit score shows basically how financially capable you are to pay someone back if you borrow money from them.
Right, okay, yeah.
I think I sit in the middle ground of a scared feeling regarding where my credit score sits and what it actually is.
Oh, I do not want to know. I definitely do not want to know.
All right, do you know what a payment holiday is?
I haven't heard that terminology before.
My brain goes towards taking a break from paying for things.
It's giving you a period of time or giving you a holiday on that payment where maybe your finances may not be as flush as you would have liked.
It's like a financial respite. You contact your loan provider and they basically can put your repayments on pause for an agreed period of time, and the interest gets added to the loan amount.
Kind of just sounds like a breath.
This sounds like what a lot of people would be going through now in this time with their loans and their mortgages.
Do you know what a balloon payment is?
I don't know if I can explain it quite correctly enough, but I feel like I know what it is.
Sounds like money just going whoop, up into the air.
Just feels like something just that keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you're reaching a point of burst.
By my understanding, if the car costs 30 grand and there's a balloon payment of 20, it means after those 5 years, the car should be worth that, and you have that amount of money to either put towards the next car, or that's what you have to pay down. Well, if that's how I'm explaining it right.
Would you like to know what a balloon payment really is?
Yes.
So for example, you go and purchase a car and you have a loan, and then at the end of the contract, you have to agree to pay back a lump sum at the very end. And that is what's called your balloon payment. So you know exactly what it is before you enter into the loan.
Okay, yep, that makes sense.
If someone could show you how to do money, would you want to know more?
I think there's definitely learnings to still be made. Some of those terminologies I wasn't familiar with.
I felt like it was something that was missed in high school. I would have loved to learn about money and how to handle our finances.
Sure, you come out with a lot of knowledge about all those things that you might have studied, but do you gain any skills and knowledge about managing money, building wealth, looking after your family, for your future?
I just need someone who would be there to sort of guide me through it, I think.
Well, there was a ton to take in there. But how did you do? Whether you need a brush up or were perfectly on point, make sure to stay tuned for more Money Talks, or head to our website in the link below to find out a little more.